morning everyone, and welcome to my project all about magnets by Geomagnetism. The Earth's magnetic field is also considered as a geomagnetic field. It is a constant changing event that has a vast variety of effects on human activities around the world. The geomagnetic field varies from destination to destination, at times spans that range from a second to a millennia. The geomagnetic field may aid or obstruct navigation and surveying techniques. It can also obstruct geography research and interrupt electric power service and pipeline works. Power servers can also get interrupted. How is geomagnetism created? Earth has 5 different layers consisting of the crust, upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core, and inner core. Did you know that the more you go in depth of the Earth, the hotter it is? Thus, the inner core is the hottest. The pressure of the inner core is so intense that a convection occurs, and the entire inner core solidifies into almost a severe ball. The outer core is constantly moving and is made out of a conducting liquid. Although it is mostly made out of molten iron. The meaning of molten iron is when a liquid is almost an iron is a liquid and almost about to turn iron. However, almost at the state becoming a solid. There are 3 factors that a planet needs to create a magnetic field. The first factor is that there has to be a conducting liquid. In this case, the liquid iron in the outer core is the conducting liquid. The second factor for a planet to have geomagnetism is having sufficient energy to give permission to the liquid in order to move. With the right amount of speed and steady flow pattern, the steady flow pattern would be Earth's constant movement, rotation. Finally, an existing magnetic field is required. Earth uses the Sun's existing magnetic field. The process of creating the geomagnetism is started while the molten iron passes. While it is passing, the geomagnetic field gets stuck between the outer core. Now it is taken out. While this is all happening, an electric current is made by a magnetic induction. This also makes the magnetic field stronger and as it releases. History of magnetism and geomagnetism, Earth's magnetic field. The history of magnetism is started about 3.5 billion years ago and is still ongoing. I know what you may be wondering. What is the origin of Earth's magnetic field? Well, unfortunately, it's not fully understood. However, it is thought to be created by the dynamo effect. What is the dynamo effect? Well, the dynamo effect is movement of the molten iron and nickel within Earth's outer core and generates an electrical current. The history of magnetism is believed to start at an extremely long time ago. Greek legend stated that it was originally discovered by a shepherd when his sandals got stuck to the ground. The iron nails inside of the sandal got attracted to the metal rock named magnetite. The magnetite was named after the place Magnesia. However, another term for it was lodestone. Lodestone was used for many purposes, such as the first emperor of China used magnetic forces to protect his palace. Magnetic North Pole. Earth has 4 magnetic North Poles. 2 of these poles are magnetic poles, and 2 of these poles are geographical. However, before I carry on, I know what you all may be thinking about poles in general. If you did not know, the Earth spins on its own axis, and wherever the axis touches and the Earth, those are considered poles. These 2 touching poles are considered the North Pole and the South Pole. Moving on, as we can know, a compass needle will point to the North Pole, for the Earth is kind of like a magnet. If we imagine that there was a massive bar magnet inside of Earth, then which part of the bar magnet is North Pole? The South Pole, south. For we know that North attracts to the South, and vice versa. Oersted. In 1820, Hans Christian Oersted was setting out items that he required for a lecture. The materials that he had set out included a type of battery called voltaic pile, made out of copper and zinc plates, in a dilute acid solution, and wire set by clamps. As we know, when a wire is connected between a positive terminal and a negative terminal of a battery, it causes electricity to flow through the wire. During Oersted's lecture, he accidentally happened to have a compass that was obviously pointing to north to align with the Earth's magnetic field, and not by purpose. placed the compass near the battery and began to notice the need of the compass change direction. This was because the wire produced a magnetic current around it when it started to carry a current. If the current was lost, also notice that the needle went back to its original position. This is the story of the accidental discovery. This discovery has led to a number of studies in the field of electromagnetics. Northern Lights. How do the Northern Lights work? The Northern Lights work due to the collisions between the gaseous molecules in Earth's atmosphere and charged particles, which were released from Earth's atmosphere. The difference in color is for the type of gas particles that are/were clashing together, colliding. What exactly causes the Northern Lights? As electrons meet up to the Earth's thin atmosphere, they clash with nitrogen as well as oxygen particles. This makes them into a hyperactive state. The hyperactive electrons eventually relax and let out light, also known as photons, hence the Northern Lights. The magnetic North Pole. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you